Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Trading / Chart Patterns Mastery January 11th free video. What is today about? Today is all about the bond market. 30-year bond, the auction was today. So what happened was, number one, you had the CPI this morning. So everybody, well, I am at least, watching that bear flag in the bond market. So when it looked earlier like the long-term bond, which is affected by the CPI the most, and the bond auction at 1 o'clock, when it looked like it was breaking down, yeah, that's when, you're wondering of how low the ES could go. And I'll show you why I wasn't bearish when this broke. I'll show you why in a minute. So I'd be bearish if it went beyond the point of no return, which is mean decisively down, but you didn't see that. So the first thing is the bond market held. The next thing to notice in here is that the NASDAQ got oversold. I like using this MACD. I'm showing it right here, the 310.16, right there on the bottom left. So when that got oversold on an hourly chart, doesn't mean you can't go lower, but the probability is you shouldn't be initiating shorts down here. You got oversold on the top. Right at support. Oversold on a MACD at support. That is not where to short things. If you put a 15-minute chart, yep, oversold at support. The same thing. You just can't do it there. So that is one reason that the main reason we didn't short the NASDAQ or the ES in the hole. The next is the bond market. Like I said, kept where it needed to stay, which means it didn't break down. So if you're bullish, I'm going to be watching this the next couple of days. I've been watching and obsessing and posting on TradingView, and also for our subscribers on Chart Patterns Mastery, I've been obsessing about the 20 moving average. Now, I don't always obsess about it. That's the big purple line. I'm watching this purple line, and I'll put it like this with an arrow, in relation to a lot of other indexes. Because when this got above it at the end of October, everything else did as well, as you see. So I'm going to remove these drawings. So now what we're watching is this. The bond market got above it. The NASDAQ got above it. I'm talking about the end of October. So what happened now? Well, you got the NASDAQ above it. You got the ES above it, above the blue line. On the other hand, you have divergence. So back here you had convergence, where 8 million different indexes broke up at the same time. So now you have the ES, you have the S&P, both above it. The SPX and the NDX above it. And you got the transports decisively under it. Yeah, this also broke up at the beginning of the year, beginning of November. So how about the Dow? Decisively over it. Not much, but it is over it. So you got the NASDAQ over it. You got the ES over it. You got the bond market under it. You got the transports under it. And you also have the Russell under it. That's a big deal. So if I don't see this Russell reclaiming it. So if I see this Russell plummet and have another leg down, then to me it's more likely this ES is going to get under here again. And the NASDAQ getting under here again. So a big deal for me of all of these is going to be the bond market. If this bond market cannot hold here, then the probability is the other indexes are going to sell off. When the bond market rallied today, all the indexes rallied. So I'm not the only one watching those bonds. The other thing everybody's watching is the first tranche of earnings. So you got JP Morgan, a big old uptrend, already sort of factoring in good earnings. So just keep that in mind in there. When that rallied at the end of the day, that definitely helped sentiment in the ES, and that's why the ES didn't close on its low. Didn't close on its high, but it just didn't do anything. So a lot are watching this. Let me show you the earnings coming out tomorrow morning. So we got the UNH, You got the BlackRock, the Delta, the Wells Fargo, Bank America, JP Morgan, and Citigroup. A big deal is to see how they react to earnings. A lot of times I've seen that if JP Morgan has good earnings and opens up at 7 in the morning when they announce their earnings, a lot of times it sells off. I might actually post a pre-opening trade in JP Morgan, and I will put it on the Chart Patterns Mastery alert page. The problem is you can't put stops before the opening. So I'm going to have to watch every tick. So haven't decided yet if I'm going to put it in order. Let's see what the price action's like. Have a great night and talk to you later. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris Brecher, and I'm Senior Managing Director of Stocks at Simpler Trading. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you like our content, please leave us a like and a comment down below. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell notification icon so you never miss any of our great new content coming out. Good trading, and we'll see you at the next video. Take care.